Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Rosa and in today's video we've got some cleaning to do. So I wanted to start off in Liam's room and we ended in Liam's room. We just stayed in his room, but this is the before of what this disaster zone looks like. This is a 13-year-old little boy who I have, oh my gosh, he's 14, not 13, 14-year-old little boy who is just a mess. As many times as I tell him to clean up the room, you guys know if you've got children, they don't clean it as well as we would like for them to do. And so I give him the benefit of the doubt as long as I can until I can no longer stand the side of this room, and then I go in and get it done. So today I'm taking you with me to just tackle this room, declutter it. I actually threw a bag away, donated a bag, and rearranged his room to give it a fresh look and a fresh feel. I took the sheets off his bed, put new sheets on, washed his blanket, and just, gave it a good scrub down. The baseboards needed it. Parts of the wall needed it, from his feet on the wall. It was just so gross. But we are going to be in this room for the next 30 minutes, and I hope you guys are ready. If you're here for the motivation, then I hope that today's video provides that for you. If you're here for a little bit of inspiration, then I hope that today's video provides that for you. So let's get into it as we deep clean this room, mop it, vacuum it, declutter it, all of it. So let's get to it. So if you have been here for a while, you will notice that a piece of furniture is actually out of this room. And if you are new here, you're probably wondering what more could fit into this room. This is a very small room. This is a den, actually, that we've converted into a temporary bedroom space because when we purchased this house, our boys were younger, and the biggest room on the first floor, we were able to put the two younger boys, which now are just too big to be in that room together. The space is still there, but a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old should have their own space if allowed. So we converted this den, which was several other things before: an office, a schoolroom, because I homeschool the boys, and I no longer do that. But this has been several different things before: a game room, as I mentioned, a study room or a schoolroom, and an office. And we said, you know what, let's put it into a room for Liam to have a space of his own. And so we did. But he wanted to still be able to invite his friends over, and he had a futon. He had asked if he can take it out because he no longer wanted it in there, and he knew that it was only in there because he wanted in there so when his friends would stay the night, which he would have a friend or two come and hang out and all kinds of things. And so I said, that's fine, we can get rid of it. It's actually in the garage, and I believe it's going to go with my oldest son because he is actually getting ready to move on campus at the local state school. So there's a lot of changing and transitioning going on this year. So instead of getting rid of it, we're just going to keep it in case he needs it. If he doesn't need it, then we'll get rid of it. And then my middle son is also going off to college. There are 2 contenders, and one's in state, one's out of state. But obviously we're going for the one that pays the most, and one of them is almost a full ride. So I'm super excited for him, but obviously it's his choice of what he wants to do. And I'm excited for him. I'm really excited for him. So a lot of transitioning. So this room will eventually get back to what it's meant to be, which is a den once the boys are gone. And then we will move my mother in. And that's going to take some time, but she will eventually move in with us. For those that don't know, she's battling cancer, and she's just at a stage in life where she just needs to be around family. And we've been trying to get her to move in with us for quite some time. Now, how would have made that work? We would have figured it out. But we are excited for the new changes that are coming, and I will definitely bring you guys along with that or for the ride. So, but as I was saying before, the reason of this me telling you guys all of this was the futon is out, so it's given Liam a little bit more space in here, and he is actually liking it. He likes it without the futon. Again, the futon was so that if he had a friend that stayed the night, or just, if my oldest son wanted to come in here and play video games with him, they had it arranged. The room was arranged at the time where they could sit on the futon and sit on the bed and play video games and all that other stuff. So, but now that that is out, we are going to utilize the space and make sure that he can just have enough space to move around and do things. And but yeah, that's what we're going to do next. But before we go into rearranging a lot of the furniture, we're going to go through his dresser and literally refold, go through some things, take some things out if things need to get taken out, and then we'll do more of the moving of the furniture and just get back into cleaning.
Could somebody be with someone else if you can't be by yourself? Yeah, I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotion. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. Waste my time.
So one of the issues that we have with this makeshift room is obviously there are no closets. There isn't anything to store anything in. So we have to kind of make do with what we can do or what we've got. But I went ahead and ordered this shoe rack. It's off of Amazon. And I looked for quite a few. I even looked in person. This was, believe it or not, I've been looking for a shoe rack for nearly a month. And I just couldn't find one that I liked, something that I can store underneath and very reasonable, but sturdy enough for him and doesn't show a lot of dirt. And so this worked perfect. So I'm pretty excited about it. And he liked it as well. I actually got it for him prior to this room change, so that his shoes aren't just underneath things. So before, they were lined up underneath his futon and also underneath his dresser, and it was always hard for him to see them or get to them. So that is why the shoe rack has come to the home and is now being used, and is very handy that he can see everything, all the shoes that he's got. One of the other areas that I was struggling with is just space underneath his bed, and someone gave me an idea of putting bed raisers or bed risers just to kind of lift his bed and utilize the space under there. And we've been doing that for quite some time now. And so I want to say thank you to the person who did this, although I thanked them before. But the purpose of me saying this is just to, we don't have a lot of space, so we have to utilize what we do have. And using the space underneath his bed has come in very, very handy, but also has become a problem because that's where a lot of his trash goes.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we. if you love me right. This could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Let's go.
I'm so tired. I still have to mop this room, but we're almost done.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you, but my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it, 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 wanna release.
So the dust in this room is pretty intense. Because he's a 14-year-old little boy, he doesn't dust, and the only time this room will ever get dusted is by myself. So it's been quite some time since I've been in this room to dust, especially clean the ceiling fan and dust this window or this ledge around this window. My point in doing this ledge is, one, it needed it. Two, I really wanted to organize this just a little bit, where all the trophies were on one side, and his baseball glasses are on the left. Those trophies are a combination of his and also my husband's when he played high school. A lot of Liam's trophies right now are all little leagues, which we will slowly but surely be taking out of the display area, because my goal for this room was to put in trophies that are, how do I say this oh so kindly, not for participation. You gotta work hard. Like, you just can't participate in a team or in a game and think that you're gonna win. So for those that feel that you should, then that more power to you. But we are at different stage in our lives right now. We have a 14-year-old who is playing in multiple sports and is part of a family that is very competitive, and is always striving to be better and to become better. So I was that mom that said, everyone deserves a trophy. It's okay. I'm not that mom anymore, because now when I look at some of those beautiful children, that I shake my head, I scratch my head, and I shake my head, and I walk away. Anyway, but this is the after of Liam's room. His blanket is getting dried, and his room looks so good. And I will then go back in and mop it. I just want to show you the after before I mopped it. But just as I thought this was going to be enough of cleaning for you guys in today's video, I ended up adding in a bathroom deep clean of the boys bathroom. It needed it bad. I was going to put that in a separate video, but I was like, you know what, no, let me just add this into this one just to give you guys that extra motivation, and hopefully some inspiration. But yeah, this bathroom needed a huge scrub down. It has been too long, and when you've got 3 boys, yeah, it was needed. It was gross. So I went in, I scrubbed the tub. The footage was blurry, so I didn't add that in. But scrub the tub out, scrub the toilet, mop the floors. It was so bad. But again, if you've got children and they all share a bathroom, regardless of the age, then you know the struggle is real. So we just need to get this cleaned. And this bathroom is also the spare bathroom where guests come and use. And so I just wanted it clean, y'all. I wanted it clean, and it's not going to be clean to my liking if the boys do it. So I went in and did a really good scrub down, and that is what I'm showing you now. So what I'm using to help me disinfect this bathroom is the Zep. I think it's called Zep. It's the bathroom anti-bac disinfectant spray. It is specifically for the bathroom, and I knew going into this bathroom that I needed something strong, a little bit stronger than just vinegar and water. So I went and got this. I was at Ross and I picked it up, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I drenched this bathroom in it. I sprayed it all over the shower. I sprayed it even on the ceiling. I sprayed it on the tub and in the toilet, just everywhere to help disinfect this bathroom. Why the ceiling? Well, because my boys aren't using the fan. So what happens when they aren't using the ceiling or the ventilation fan is there's little spots of, what is that, mold? Mildew, not mold, mildew. And I have to go and wipe down the ceiling. And it's the most frustrating thing because the switch is right there next to the light. And I tell them, just turn it on. Every time, make it a habit. Every time you go into the bathroom, just turn on the dang on fan. And they don't. So I have to go in there and wipe down the ceiling. So I thought, let me just use this on the ceiling as well. And hopefully that'll help. And it did come off. I'm happy to say that mildewy stuff did come off, but that only makes me think it's going to come back. So I'm going to have to scrape the ceiling and give it a fresh coat of paint. And it's so frustrating, y'all. But I don't blame them in regards to taking hot showers. I love a hot shower. But just turn on the fan, turn on the exhaust fan.
Every turn has its thrill. My game, my will. Pilgrim, don't let me, okay? No, I wanna be given the blame. Hold up, wait a minute, what you're talking about? Hold up, wait a minute, what you're talking about? Wanna be given the blame. I'm a fraud. 'Cause I'm a true psychopath. When you're lost, take your trust.
So we are just about done, and the last little bit is mopping the floor after vacuuming. This bathroom is nice and clean. It smells fresh and clean, and it looks clean. I can say it's safe for me to use. It's safe for you to use. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Today was just jammed with a lot of deep cleaning. Hopefully motivation and inspiration. If you are here new and feel comfortable doing so, please introduce yourself. Let me know where you're watching from. I enjoy having you guys here. Your love and your support means the world, and I am excited for the things that are to come on this channel. A lot more projects, a lot more deep cleaning that's coming. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys again. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Much love, and God bless.